as a pass protector, I would say he's probably the best there is in the NFL right now in pass pro. I mean, he is hard to beat. What he did in our playoff game against Cleveland, I thought was exceptional. We gave him, I believe, almost no help all game, and Miles would still line up over there, and we counted on LT to be able to go block him, and he did.
Yeah.
And he did well. I mean, his pass protection is really, really awesome to watch.
Good inside move, sack.
Right. So me, Laquan, and Robert, we sat in this circle. Right. It was like, man, why would we go to Alabama? Why would we go to Georgia, the Floridas? He said we can just do it here, and have a legacy behind us. And I took that to heart. I was like, yo, listen, if y'all commit, I'm gonna commit too.
You know, we got the Texans on Sunday, so we got to focus on their key players, and one of them is Laremy Tunsil, the former Dolphin, man. The former Dolphin. In this video, we just gonna reminisce about the past with him becoming a Dolphin and how he got traded away, and how he helped us get Bradley Chubb, Tyreek Hill, with Tua, with Teron Armstead. This is the guy. This is the reason. You know, like Teron Armstead, he's like the replacement for Laremy Tunsil when he left. We really needed a tackle, and we got Teron Armstead. But at the same time, Tyreek Hill, he would have never been here. You know, Jalen Waddle, he probably would have been here, but, you know, the talent that we got right now, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be able to have it if we still had Laremy Tunsil on the team. I'm pretty sure about that. But on the year, Laremy Tunsil, he has a 77.8 overall grade, 16th out of 133 tackles. So not a bad score. So he's playing average to above average. You know, but he's getting a lot of penalties. I'm not even gonna lie. He's dead last in the league in regards to penalties. Dead last. He's allowed 2 sacks on the year so far. He played at Ole Miss. Then he went to the Dolphins, and then he got traded away to the Texans. Y'all let me know right now, would y'all take Laremy Tunsil back? Would y'all take Laremy Tunsil back right now for a discount? Let me know in the comments, man. Him and Teron Armstead on the same team, man, that's crazy. That's ridiculous. But I would pay money to see that right there. I'll definitely pay money to see that. Right here we got Chop Robinson. You know, he's going to have a tough matchup against Laremy Tunsil. You know, I just wanted to check him out in regards to what he's doing this year. He has a 68.5 overall grade. That's a good score right there. For a rookie, that's a very, very good score. 40 pressures. Okay, so he's getting up there in the top quarter in the whole league in regards to pressures. He's getting up there. Okay, Chop, run defense, you gotta do better, fam. That was the exact stat that scouts were worried about when he was coming out of Penn State. But it's probably gonna take him some years to get better at this. You know, first year I give him a excuse for that. But each year after that, hopefully we could see improvement. He's 19th out of 201 edge defenders. 19th. So he's pretty much a top tier pass rusher. Top tier. But he's just going to have to fix the run defense. After you do that, then, hey, we're going to be good with Chop. We definitely going to be good. So me personally, I think him one-on-one with Laremy Tunsil, I don't know if he's going to be able to get to CJ Stroud. I don't know. I'm wishing that he can. I'm hoping that he can, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. He probably going to get some pressures on Laremy Tunsil. Probably going to get some pressures, but please, Chop, get at least 1 sack on Laremy. Get 1 sack on Laremy Tunsil, bro, to make us feel good about trading him away. If you don't do that, then I don't know what to say. I do not know what to say. And I'm pretty sure Bradley Chubb, he's not going to play against the Texans. You know, we don't know when Bradley Chubb going to play. Who knows? But, hey, we going to need you, Chop. On Sunday, we definitely going to need you against the Texans. Let's make something happen. He only has 4 sacks on the year so far. For those who don't know, he actually went to Maryland first. Then he went to Penn State. Then he got drafted to the Dolphins. So he definitely a up north boy. Definitely up north. Right here we got Myles Garrett. He gonna speak on going up against Laremy Tunsil. This is not for the weak. This is not for the weak. He probably is the best edge defender in the whole league. So let's hear what he got to say.
The best tackles in the league, left or right. And if you want to say offensive lineman, you can say that as well. I mean, the guy's a special talent. He has great technique. He's exceptional athlete. I mean, the guy has it all. So looking forward to the matchup, much like was earlier this year against Trent. So we've had a lot of run-ins, from college up to now, and it'll be fun to test our mettle against each other again.
For those who don't know, Myles Garrett, he went to Texas A&M. Laremy Tunsil went to Ole Miss, so that SEC matchup, it always happened between those two. And coming out of high school, Myles Garrett, he was ranked #1 in the whole nation, and Laremy Tunsil, he was up there too. I think he was like 3 or 5. Right here, he's from Columbia, Lake City. I think that's in like Central Florida, up north. 5-star recruit, #4 nationally, 3 or 4, whatever you want to call it. He was #2 in Florida. Let me see who was ranked above him. Vernon Hargraves. He been on a lot of NFL teams. He hasn't been able to stick anywhere. I thought he was going to be a dog, but after he left Florida, he just wasn't a dog no more. As soon as he got to the league, he wasn't the same. To be honest, man. To be honest. I thought he was going to be one of the best DBs currently still. At this moment. I don't think he retired, though. I do not think he retired. Here you got Laremy Tunsil at #2. See, Derrick Henry, he was ranked right under him. Matthew Thomas, he ain't end up doing nothing. He had a few stints with the Steelers and all that, but he ain't do nothing. Kelvin Taylor, Fred Taylor's son. He went to the 49ers, but I don't think he did anything after that. Mackenzie Alexander, he fell off ever since the Bengals. I think that was his last team. It was either the Bengals or the Vikings was his last team. He tried out for the Dolphins, but that ain't work. He got injured even before he played a game for us. So, nope. Look. Leon McQuay, he's not in the league no more, I don't think so. Joey Bosa, Alex Collins. I think ain't he died? If he did, RIP. Greg Bryant, he died, RIP. DeMarcus Walker, he's with the Bears. Daniel McMillan, haven't heard anything in regards to him. Stacy Coley, he was in the league for a little bit. Marcel Harris, I think he's still in the league as a linebacker, maybe. Artie Burns, Seahawks, Amal Fullwood. So a lot of these guys not in the league no more. Keanu Neal, no job. Ira Denson, no. Caleb Brentley, no. Most of them are not in the league right now. Keith Bryant, he died. A lot of these dudes died. J-Ron Curse, he made it to the league, ranked #29. Ranked #29, man. But hey, they chose the right person in regards to being #2. Laremy Tunsil, you should have been #1 based off everybody else. Derrick Henry, he low-key should have been up there. Low-key should have been up there. It should have been Laremy Tunsil, Derrick Henry, then I will understand Vernon Hargraves. But let's see in the whole nation. That's what we really got to see. The whole nation. Because Laremy Tunsil, he was ranked 3. I could have sworn Myles Garrett was #1. Mdishi, he spent some time in the league, but I don't think he playing no more. He kind of turned crazy. I think it's CTE. There's something wrong with him. I think so. Chris Jones, he's still in the league, played for the Chiefs. I didn't know he was ranked this high. Laremy Tunsil right under him. Vernon Hargraves, told you about him. Jalen Smith not playing no more. Eddie Vanderdos, I don't think he playing no more. Last time I remember he was playing with the Raiders. Davius White, ranked #9. Martravius Adams, I think he with the Packers right now. Dorian Johnson, nothing about him, I don't know. Jonathan Allen, Redskins. Kenny Bigelow, nothing. Reuben Foster, he was a dog, but nothing. Cyril Cravens, I remember him. He was a dog, but nothing. O.J. Howard, he not in the league no more. Thomas Tyner, this whole draft class done. Carl Lawson, he's still doing his thing. Ashawn Robinson, Laquan Treadwell, Vaughn Bell, Max Brown not doing nothing. Kendall Fuller, he currently on our team. Yeah, I could have sworn Myles Garrett came out this class. There go Jalen Ramsey, ranked number 39 in the whole nation. Eli Apple, y'all remember him? Let me check out Myles Garrett year. See, straight up number one. No doubt about it. It's number one. All the schools you can think of. Ranked number 2 nationally. Right above him was Leonard Fournette. Man, they definitely should have traded that, put Myles Garrett number 1. Automatic. Ain't no question. Jabril Peppers, he okay player, but he shouldn't be this high. Cam Robinson, same thing. Deshaun Hand, he on the Dolphins right now, but same thing. Quinn Blandon, same thing. Adoree Jackson, same thing. Kyle Allen, same thing. Tony Brown, same thing. Speedy Noyle. Marlon Humphrey, he ended up being something. He should have been in the top 10. Dalvin Cook, top 10 in my honest opinion. Even though he's not doing that right now, top 10. Rashawn Evans, I think he retired. Tez Tabor, he's still trying to make it back into the league. I think he in right now. I'm not too sure. Joe Mixon looking like Roscoe Dash. Sony Michel looking like Roscoe Dash. There go Juju. Raekwon McMillan. They had talent this year. I'm not gonna lie. There was definitely some talent. Definitely some talent in high school, man. There are some rumors in regards to the Chiefs shopping around for a tackle, and they try to get Laremy Tunsil. Let's listen up.
Mills' era might be over here in Houston, but what about their star offensive lineman, Laremy Tunsil? Rumors are out there that he could potentially be moved from the Texans. What do you say to that?
Right, more than rumors, and doesn't mean that they will actually have a deal, though. The two sides, I'm told, have spoken, Brett Veach, Nick Caserio, so they've had some conversations. Whether that culminates in a deal, we don't know, but they've had those kind of conversations. It's been explored. It was even briefly explored with the Chicago Bears. That was a very brief conversation, just like the Texans that briefly looking into trading up to the Bears pick, which eventually went to the Panthers.
The Chiefs, that would have been an automatic Super Bowl right there. If he had went to the Chiefs, man, that's crazy. Bears, I don't know. He probably would have helped Caleb Williams, though, if that happened.
We're super deep into that, I'm told. On Laremy, he's your best football player, your only Pro Bowl selection. So you trade him, and then you've got a hole at left tackle, and you got to think about, are you moving Titus Howard over from right tackle to left tackle? And that's a possibility, or drafting one. So it might be one of those things where you have the conversation, doesn't necessarily culminate in a deal. And, they have yet to start negotiations, though, Chancellor, and lowering his $35 million cap figure. They don't need to lower it to be able to get through the season. They would like to lower it. And to do that, you got to do an extension, and that will be the top left tackle deal in the league. And the Chiefs, while they're saying that Jawan Taylor is going to move from right tackle to left tackle, that he's so athletic and he can do it, we'll see. I wouldn't I think some of that stuff was to throw people off the sniff. But, yeah, I heard very authoritatively that the Chiefs were even talking to people that know Tunsil to try to get some kind of gauge for what's he all about, what's he like. And so they were doing their due diligence and doing homework on Laremy Tunsil even in the last few days. So definitely stay tuned on Tunsil Watch and see if that happens. But for now, nothing imminent, nothing developing.
But at the same time, I'm guessing that they didn't really like what they seen from Laremy Tunsil because they ended up getting DJ Humphries, former Gator. Shout out to him. So I don't think he's playing as of yet, but he definitely should be ready in the next upcoming weeks. Let me go check that out real quick. DJ Humphries. Yeah, he's still dealing with the injury, I think. Still dealing with the injury. Here's some clips from the Chargers versus the Chiefs game. I'm guessing DJ Humphries got some snaps at left tackle. They did not want to move Jawan Taylor to left tackle, so they kept him at right tackle and signed DJ Humphries. Before that, they were inquiring about Laremy Tunsil. But let's check this out. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. You could work with that. Yeah, that's a sack right there. That's on Bud Dupree. He not all that right now. Okay, that's Joey Bosa. A little better. Okay, got that one on his knees. A little late off the ball. Needs to be a little bit more urgent. But it looked like he ain't lose a step, man. It looked like he ain't lose a step, so he should be fine with the Chiefs, man. He should be fine. Right here we have the Texans offensive coordinator talking about Laremy Tunsil. Let's check this out.
As a pass protector, I would say he's probably the best there is in the NFL right now in pass pro. I mean, he is hard to beat. What he did in our playoff game against Cleveland, I thought was exceptional. We gave him, I believe, almost no help all game, and Miles would still line up over there, and we counted on LT to be able to go block him, and he did. Yeah. And he did well. I mean, his pass protection is really, really awesome to watch. As a pass protector,
yeah, Laremy Tunsil, he like a basketball player out there, but he got a lot of weight on him. Like, he could move really, really well for a guy his size. Real well. So that's what we miss about this guy right here, man. That's what we miss. We put him at guard, he was good at guard. We put him at tackle, he was good at tackle. And that's a good problem to have. That's a very, very good problem to have, but we were so down bad to the point where we had to trade him away. He was our most valuable asset to get something in return because we really needed it. We definitely did, man. So this was the reset button for us a few years ago. The reset button. So Laremy Tunsil, he made history over here, man. He definitely made history. Right here, I have Laremy Tunsil at the Pro Bowl. Let's check out what he had to say.
Congrats on your third Pro Bowl. Different games this time. What was the vibe out there playing some of these childhood games for you?
Man, we actually loved it. I enjoyed this better than actually playing in the games. You know, we played 17 games. Our bodies beat up, so just to come here, actually vibe with the guys and play games that we all enjoy is a nice experience.
What was your favorite part of the evening?
I don't know. See, the water balloon was my favorite part until I overthrew it. And then my team lost. So I don't know. I enjoyed the guys catching the punts. It was a good thing.
When you see the other left tackles out there, how do you stack yourself up amongst them?
Come on, man. You know I'm gonna put myself at. I feel like I'm the best left tackle in the league, in my opinion.
Hey, Teron Armstead, let that boy know, man. Let that boy know. You and Trent Williams, y'all gonna keep on letting Laremy Tunsil try y'all boy like that? Y'all gonna keep on letting it slide? Nah, I know you better, but he proving it on the field based off Teron's PFF score, but it seemed like we might lose Teron for the rest of the year. He might be out. He might just be out, man.
Yeah, but there's some great guys out there too. You got Trent Williams, you got Andrew Thomas. Both of those guys made the All-Pro, so kudos to them. But for me, in my opinion, I feel like I'm the best offensive tackle out here.
And obviously a big offseason for the Texans. You guys just hired a new head coach, D'Amico Ryans. What was your reaction when you saw the new head ball coach?
Man, let's go. Let's go, man. He brought good energy in the building from what I see now, so I can't wait to meet him.
Obviously, a couple tough years for the Texans, but what's your message to Texans fans about what they should expect going forward?
Man, I'm trying to stay here forever. You know what I mean? I want to be a part of the franchise on the winning side, too.
Oh, wow. So you don't want to come back to Miami like I've been hearing. But okay, it's cool. Spend your time in Texas. It's cool. We not hating. We good where we at. The Dolphins, we good where we at. Right here was the trade that changed the Miami Dolphins. We have acquired a 2020 first round pick, a 2021 first round pick, a 2021 second round pick, cornerback Johnson Badmosi, and Julian Davenport from the Texans in exchange for Laremy Tunsil, Kenny Stills, and a 2020 fourth round pick and a 2021 sixth round pick, man. Legendary right here, man. This is what you call tanking. This was our tanking button right here, but we low-key ain't capitalized on us pressing that tanking button because we haven't won no playoff games, no Super Bowl, no nothing. If I could go back in time and you ask me if I would do the Laremy Tunsil trade, I'll still go through with it, but I would be more smart in regards to who I would have picked in the draft. You know, there's way better picks that we could have did in the draft instead of what we got. We could have had Justin Jefferson and Justin Herbert on the same team right now. We could have had that. You know, so that's all I'm going to say. There's more I could say in regards to what we could have had, but, you know, we in the present right now. Right here we have a little throwback with Laremy Tunsil with the Dolphins. Let's check this out.
Careful with it. So now what? You gotta be careful with this thing here. You
Like, you can pimp it out if you want to throw some grams on there. I throw some sixes on there, hope you want to spin it.
Hey, we need those ball tackles back, man. The ball tackles. That's what we need, man. When we had 2 ball tackles, that's when we was balling. Man. So, hey, Miami catch up.
Don't mind my voice is on.
So what's the idea behind the bird?
No, I just wanted to get him something nice. Me and Juwan wanted to get him something nice.
So tell me,
You know, the NBA,
what's the inspiration?
The NBA, they call us the NBA guys. The NBA guys, so NBA guys.
We're a little darker than them. So
yeah, for sure.
Not NHL.
You know, it's mainly black people in here. Please put this on. Please put this on.
Bird is the word around here.
Yeah, for sure. Bird is the word. So I hope they enjoy it.
Wait a minute, I gotta ask you.
So Laremy Tunsil got all them boys a bird scooter? No. Laremy Tunsil and Juwan James got bird scooters for the old line. Okay, so them boys got it for the whole old line. Them boys got it. Juwan James, he had just signed a contract, so he got bread like that. Laremy Tunsil, he was a first round pick, so he got bread like that too. So they could have afforded it back then. Definitely could have. Right here, we got a clip of Laremy Tunsil against the Jets. You know, all you gotta do is erase the penalties with Laremy Tunsil. That's the only issue. Other than that, he's still playing the same way that we so used to. Still doing the same thing. Good change of direction on this play. He could do a little better in regards to run blocking, you know, but pass blocking, that's Laremy Tunsil's specialty. That's what he like to do the most. That's what he's most talented in, pass blocking. Right here we have the big goat versus the baby goat. You know, Teron Armstead, Laremy Tunsil. Whenever Teron Armstead retires, he gonna pass down that torch to Laremy Tunsil in regards to what type of tackle they are in the league. You know, I feel like Laremy Tunsil, he already there, but Teron Armstead, he's the one who's the pioneer in regards to the tackles. Right after Trent Williams, I think it's Teron Armstead. Maybe Lane Johnson, that's another tackle, maybe. See, no jealousy, no hate. I took your spot on your team, but it's still all love. I got my bag over here in Houston too. I got my bag, so no worries, no hate, no hate. But imagine having both of those guys on your old line, man. That would be insane. That would definitely be insane, man. Right here we have Laremy Tunsil up against the Lions. This is James Houston. He just got released, but look what he was doing to Laremy Tunsil. This is a UDFA guy right here, undrafted, a first-round pick. You see how he used his speed to get around Laremy Tunsil on that first one? Y'all see that? I think Chop could do that right there. I think Chop could do this. So Laremy Tunsil, he could be had. Against good competition, he does well, but he could be had against bad competition. Even though he's too good of a player to be getting did in by a bad player, it does happen sometimes. Especially with Chop Robinson and his traits, I feel like he could get past Laremy Tunsil and get at least one sack on CJ. At least one. If James Houston could do it, Chop Robinson, he could do it as well. Here we got Laremy Tunsil. He gonna talk about how he got recruited to Ole Miss. Let's check this out.
The story, man. So the guy who actually recruited me, his name is Chris Kiffin. He's actually on staff now. He's the linebacker coach. And when I tell you, Coach Kiffin was persistent every day. Like, would text, would call, reach out to me every single day. It got to a point where he's annoying, so I text back. I'm like, yo, like, cool, like, how you doing? My name is such and such, right? And then he was just hitting my line every single day. He was like, no matter. He was hitting my line every single day. We built a relationship. And then he told me, no matter what, he was like, wherever you take visits here, he said, just come take a visit on this day. I was like, all right, I give Ole Miss a visit, right? I get to Ole Miss, beautiful. I had a great time. It was players up there, Robert Camdici, Laquan Treadwell. We had Evan Ingram. We had Quincy Adebayo. Like, we had Tony Connor. I can go on for days. Like, we had some dogs up there, right? So me, Laquan, and Robert, we sat in this circle, right? It was like, man, why would we go to Alabama? Why would we go to Georgia, the Floridas? He said, we can just do it here and have a legacy behind us. And I took that to heart. I was like, yo, listen, if y'all commit, I'm gonna commit too. So it's a funny story. I actually committed when I went on that visit. I told my brother, I was like, bro, Ole Miss was the last visit, so we just came from the Alabama, we just came from the Georgias. Beautiful out there, the stadium's huge. So I get to Ole Miss, the stadium's small, right? So we walking on the field, me and my brother, and I told him, I was like, bro, I'm gonna come to Ole Miss. He looked at me, he said, are you crazy? He said, you gonna choose Ole Miss over Georgia and Alabama? I was like, bro, I just got a feeling like, I said, I think this is the right move, right? And of course, my mom came with me, of course, and they won and dined her. Her favorite thing at the time was Bluebell ice cream, the vanilla. Man, she get to a hotel room, it's ice cream all over the place. Ice cream all over the place. So they won her over with that, and plus Coach Freeze did a good job too. He's a Christian man, and my mom's big on the Christian, and it sold it just like that. So when I was there, I actually committed silently and made it happen.
Gotta be some money involved, man. But hey, I thought Laremy Tunsil was gonna go to Florida or UM. That boy went to Ole Miss. There gotta be a bag. Gotta be a bag. At least Alabama, LSU. He went to Ole Miss. Crazy work. Crazy. Right here, I gotta rep up Chop Robinson up against the Raiders. Let's check out the speed off the edge. I don't know if Laremy Tunsil could handle this. Maybe for the most part, but he gonna catch Laremy Tunsil slipping once or twice. Even Titus Howard, he gonna catch him slipping. That boy did a double dip. Excuse me. And he still got there. That's that speed. Great speed off the edge, man. never really seen anything like this, to be honest. Here I got another play of Chop Robinson up against the Rams. Let's check this out. Good inside move, sack. Almost got there. Hey, this game was technically in a dome, so we playing at the Texans. I think they got a dome, right? Yeah, I think they do, so this should be an advantage in regards to us playing well, right? I feel like it's going to be a dogfight against the Houston Texans. Definitely going to be a dogfight. We got to come out there hunting, just like this. Like, we looking for blood on these highlights right here, especially Chop. Chop showing no mercy. Chop got dudes flying off of him. Look at him. Oh my God, so quick. So quick. Yeah, I don't know what Laremy Tunsil gonna do to block Chop, but hopefully he got a good idea. Hopefully he got a good idea, man. Right here we got another clip of Chop. Let's check this out. Oh my God, that dip is deadly, man. That dip is deadly. Hoo-wee. Just do this one time each game. That'll leave you with 17 sacks. 17 sacks. So I feel like that's the upside in regards to Chop Robinson. He could get that easily if he just learns how to do this on a consistent basis. That's going to pad your stats up a lot in regards to those sacks. You know, like, this don't even seem like it's fair. It don't. It seems like he got a head start on this one. But now he just got off the ball too quick. And he got a good dip move. That won't even touch him. Man. That boy too talented, man. Too talented. But y'all let me know, Laremy Tunsil or Chop Robinson, who gonna win this matchup? Who gonna win this matchup? Right here, we have a kid. He's a fan of Chop Robinson, and he wanted a signature, his jersey. Let's check this out.
Hey Desmond, listen. Hey, I heard you got something for Chop Robinson. What you want to ask him?
Chop Robinson, can I have your jersey, please?
Let's take a look. That's for you.
Yes. Look what I have. It says Desmond Benjamin.
Open it up, Desmond. What you got?
Okay.
Oh.
And I got a message.
Let's see. Let's see what
Exactly.
your jersey. Let's see. Open it up. Ooh. Whoa.
Nice.
It's
That
something
jersey
written on the
too
back.
big, bitch.
Uh-oh.
Let me look, Des.
I wonder what it is.
Hold it up.
What is it? It says,
Ooh.
"Go Fins." To who? Desmond Benjamin.
Thank you, Chop Robinson. Thank you, Dolphins.
Yeah, that's the Chop.
He trying to do the
Do
Chop.
Chop, Des. Yeah. You got your first autographed jersey, man. I am jealous. 1, 2. Ooh.
He better play ball so he could become a Dolphin. Hey, maybe he could play alongside Chop. Who knows? But Chop, he probably going to have to pay for a long time for him to catch up. Probably will. But shout out to Chop Robinson. Here we got more clips of Chop. Let's check this out. Once he know how to use his hands better, Chop, he gonna be a monster, a job. Almost got to the QB. You're gonna have to start doubling Chop Robinson real soon. It's not gonna work one-on-one. Yeah, that's a holding right there. I almost got there. Don't take Chop Robinson off his angle, bro. So quick. Bro, you gotta be born with what Chop Robinson got. You just gotta be born with it. But hey, shout out to Anthony Weaver. But once we seen that he was ready to make that jump and actually get a lot more playing time, that's when he started balling. That's when he started balling. But hey, you gonna have to show us something against Laremy Tunsil this Sunday. Show us something, please, Chop. Let's make it happen. Here I got some clips of Chop Robinson up against the Jets last game against Morgan Moses. Definitely a holding. They got Chop pursuit. Good tackle. That wasn't him. Okay. That was him on a pass rush. So he got close a few times. But that's like the same thing that be happening when he was at Penn State. He would miss out on a lot of sacks. He'll get the pressures, but he doesn't get the sacks. It's kind of happening in his first year, but I feel like his second, third year, that's when he gonna blow up and get like at least 10 sacks on the year. At least 10. I do see that in his future. 10 sacks or up. Straight holding, man. Good eyes by the ref. Good eyes. And I know some of y'all remember this right here. This is what got us Tyreek Hill, Waddle, 2 first-round picks, Bradley Chubb. It was because of this right here. I didn't know it was going to be this legendary. I did not know that, man. I did not know. Based off reports, it seems like Laremy Tunsil is possibly having his best season yet. Even though the O-line looking like they're struggling with the Texans. You know, Joe Mixon, he's averaging 5.4 yards per carry behind or outside Tunsil with a 77.9 run blocking grade. Tunsil has allowed 13 pressures over 13 games, only 2 sacks, and an 88.6 pass blocking grade. He's playing very high level football, especially as of late. So Laremy Tunsil, he seems like he hot right now. He hot, so we're gonna get the best of Laremy Tunsil in Houston. We're gonna get the best of him. But it's gonna be on Calais Campbell and Chop Robinson to get that pressure. You know, Quentin Bell, I don't think he's gonna get that pressure on Laremy Tunsil. I don't think so. Bradley Chubb, like I said, we don't know if he'll be back or not. But I do trust Chop against Laremy Tunsil. Just as long as you let Calais Campbell get some reps out there as well, you mix it up, we should be all set. We should be definitely all set. Here we got some more clips of Laremy Tunsil up against the Cowboys. Right here he has another Penn State guy, Michael Parsons. Let's check out how he does against him. They got Carl Lawson over there as well. Making their boys look like they no competition. But if you want to know how to pass set, just watch Laremy Tunsil film. Just watch it. It's like perfect teaching tape. Touchdown. Joe Mixon. Laremy Tunsil, he putting in work. Yeah, You gotta admit it. Laremy Tunsil, he probably a top 3 tackle based off this tape right here. But we gonna see, man, what Laremy Tunsil does against his old team. Hopefully he takes it easy on us, but I don't think he's gonna do that. I do not think that Laremy Tunsil will do that for us. No way, Jose.